a spiritual place where two oceans meet and one of the most underrated beaches in the entire world. These are the places I want to show you in this video, and trust me, you will have to add new destinations to your bucket list after watching it. I think I've just seen the most beautiful view of a beach ever. Good morning everyone, this is day 2 of exploring New Zealand, and today we are going to Cape Reinga. Directly from here it's a 3.5-hour drive. We stayed a bit too long at home and it's 12 p.m. so we don't have that much time today, but we are stopping to a supermarket, grabbing some breakfast, and then straight to Cape Reinga. I will show you everything and I will also show some videos along the way. Then we are going to some waterfalls, beaches, based on how much time we have until sunset. So if you are curious of also seeing the North Island, make sure you keep watching. And also if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That would help me a lot, and I will keep on making videos if I know that they're appreciated. So let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have breakfast here. Now honestly, I can understand a little bit all the posts I see online from the US that they put a lot of bad things in the ingredients. I think it's the case also here, because I'm looking at the ingredients and I'm struggling to find cleaner ingredients. Let's say it has a lot of sugars and a lot of flavors, artificial flavors, a lot of things. And for right now, I'm really grateful that in the European Union they are limiting a lot of that stuff, but it's really tough. I couldn't imagine like doing this every single day of my life, searching the ingredients and struggling to find clean ones. So after enjoying our breakfast inside the car, we stopped at the gas station, as you can see, and we got some gas because the road trip from today will be pretty long, and I am so excited to show you Cape Reinga, but also 2 other beaches that we found, and one of them is super hidden. It only has 100 reviews and it's one of my favorites in the entire world. I feel like it's such a hidden gem that you have to put on your bucket list. But for now, let's just enjoy the road and just imagine you are there driving, because it's a pretty nice experience. So we have finally arrived at Cape Reinga and there is nobody around us. This is the parking lot. There is space for buses, for campers and for small cars. I think it is closed between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. so make sure you arrive in time, because this is what that sign was saying. I'm so tired because I drove for 3.5 hours to here, and the road has a lot of turns, so be aware of that. It's not really a very easy road to drive on, but we are now going to the viewpoint and we'll show you everything. When we arrived here, we saw a lot of info boards written on wood, which is pretty interesting, but it was really hard to read from them. And anyways, we spent a few minutes here reading about the area and also about the hiking trails we could do here. There are even some that are more than 5 hours long, so I guess it's something for everybody. But anyways, if you manage to read and to understand what is there on the info cards, feel free to pause the video and read it, because it's a lot of super interesting information put by local people. And anyways, we are arriving at one of the most beautiful views I've ever seen in my life. I will talk about it in a few minutes, but just look at it and admire it, because I could not believe my eyes that this was in front of me and I wasn't even expecting it. I think I've just seen the most beautiful view of a beach ever. I mean, I've been to more than 50 countries and I am just insanely impressed with this view, and I imagined I would see such views in Australia with their beaches. I don't think I will see them here in New Zealand, even though New Zealand also has amazing beaches. So I am very impressed. This is so beautiful. I will show you even more views as we go to the lighthouse. One of the things that I truly love about this place is that while we were walking down to the lighthouse, we had these info boards all the time, all around us. So basically, we were walking for 2 minutes and we had yet another info board. And thanks to them, we learned so many new things about this place. For example, its spiritual history and how the nature here is protected. Also about the first Europeans to arrive and so much more. So if you're curious about it, make sure you pause this video and you read. I know that sometimes it is pretty difficult to read because nature kind of covered the letters and the words. So even us that were there in real life, we did not manage to read all the things, but what we read was enough, and hopefully in the future they will write again, or they will make all the words understandable, I guess, again. But anyways, while going down, we still saw a few beaches here and there that were very, very nice, and we had so many photo opportunities all around this place. And I think the walk was around 20 minutes to 30 minutes or even less, but it felt a lot less thanks to all the super interesting information we were learning from all these info boards. So here you can read that the Tasman Sea and the Pacific Ocean meets here, and you can see them crashing their waves together. Let's see. We have to find that, but I don't think it's there. We saw it. So maybe it's here. Okay. We have finally arrived at the lighthouse, and after reading a little bit of info about it, we just explored the surroundings, and the views from here were super beautiful, but we already got used to them while going down. So let's just enjoy them, and you can imagine you are here watching everywhere and all the beautiful viewpoints all around you. Going to Maitai Beach, and we are going to visit 2 beaches around there, and I think that's it for today because we are arriving 1 hour before sunset. Honestly, we had more things to visit today, but we don't have enough time because the road to Cape Reinga was really long. So just so you know, don't plan way too many things in one day because driving around here takes a lot of time. The winds are full of turns and there may be traffic, and everything is pretty far away even, so it does not seem on the map. So be aware of that, and we are going to visit the rest tomorrow when we wake up earlier. The good thing is that the day is very long. The sunset is at 8:30, so we have so much time during the day to visit so many things, which is great. And if you're coming in February, that is a big bonus. I don't know if it's like this in all months. I will check online and I will let you know on the screen. The road is starting to be really bad, as you can see. You can also see, I think, from the video how the car is moving, but we still have only 1.6 kilometers left, so I think it's fine. So we have arrived. This is the beautiful beach. As you can see, there's nobody here. And there is a camping site where you can stay with your camper if you want. Here is the way to the beach. So we have arrived at Puheke Beach, and the road up to here was horrible. The last 4 kilometers, as you can see behind me, it was like this, and some portions were even worse. So hopefully they will fix it, and if not, just expect a very, very bad road leading to here. And there is no official parking. We just left our car here. Here is Mike, and we are now going, I think, walk on the sand to see the beach, and I will show you around. Also make sure you respect the local rules and do not climb on the sand dunes. Wow, we are walking over here and look at this. This is so beautiful. It's way more beautiful in real life than in this video. Trust me, it's incredible. So we're here on the beach and it's insanely beautiful. As you can see, it's a huge beach that we have just to ourselves. We are feeling right now so connected with nature. You can see around me, this is so beautiful. I feel like I'm in a movie, and in real life it's so much more beautiful than what you are seeing in the video. It really does not make it justice, and I love it so much here. I did not know that New Zealand has so many amazing beaches. All I hear about New Zealand is mountains, 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 but honestly, the beaches are insane too. We are seeing the sunset. This is so insane. Wow. The sky is looking so dramatic right now, as you can see. There is our car. We are alone here. One of the things that I love the most about New Zealand is the sunsets, which last for like 2 hours, and they are so incredibly beautiful, as you can see in the video. And this marks the end of yet another wonderful day in New Zealand. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video and if you found it useful, if you found new amazing places to add in our bucket list, please don't forget to like this video and also to subscribe. That would help me a lot, and I have so many more videos coming from New Zealand that you will for sure enjoy. So make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!